Jeffrey Epstein was not just a criminal. He was a financier with no clear clients, a convicted sex offender with elite access, and a man who moved freely among the most powerful people in the world. To understand why the Epstein case still matters, you have to separate facts from speculation, and the facts alone are disturbing. 1. Who was Jeffrey Epstein really? Epstein began his career as a math teacher in the 1970s. Within years, he reinvented himself as a financial consultant to billionaires. But here's the problem. No one has ever fully explained who his real clients were, how he generated his wealth, or why so many financial records remain sealed despite this. Epstein acquired multiple private jets, a private island, mansions in New York, Florida, Paris, and the Virgin Islands. This wasn't normal success. It was unexplained power. 2. The first conviction and the deal that changed everything in 2008. Epstein pleaded guilty in Florida to soliciting prostitution from a minor, but instead of facing federal charges, he received a non-prosecution agreement. The deal allowed him to serve just 13 months, with work release privileges, while potential co-conspirators were never charged. This agreement was later ruled illegal by a federal judge, but by then, the damage was done. Epstein was free again. 3. The network question. And flight logs, phone records, and witness testimony revealed that Epstein associated with politicians, business leaders, academics, celebrities, court documents, listed names. Important clarification. Being named does not equal guilt. But the scale of access raised a serious question. Why did a convicted sex offender maintain such extraordinary protection and social reach? And why were so few connections investigated? 4. The 2019 arrest and the moment everything stopped. In July 2019, Epstein was arrested on federal sex trafficking charges. This time there was no plea deal. Prosecutors prepared to question his finances, his associates, his international operations. Then, 1 month later, Epstein was found dead in his cell. He was officially under suicide watch, yet guards failed to check on him. Cameras malfunctioned, protocols were ignored, the death was ruled a suicide. But the failures were undeniable. And with Epstein gone, testimony ended. 5. What the Epstein files actually contain. The so-called Epstein files include civil court documents, depositions, financial records, witness statements. They show patterns of recruitment, payment systems, and institutional failure. What they do not show is full accountability. Many investigations stalled. Some records remain sealed, and no comprehensive public inquiry has ever been completed. 6. Why this case still matters? The Epstein case is not just about one man. It's exposed legal systems that bend for power, wealth shielding, accountability, and victims forced to fight alone. Justice was partial. Truth was fragmented. Closure never came. The Epstein files remain open, not because of conspiracy, but because the process stopped before answers were reached. Subscribe for in-depth decoding of the files.